Sleepy Taylor here, and today, my friends, I'm going to be teaching you how to transfer any Pokemon that you want without the use of Pokebank. You will need a homebrew 3DS. You can purchase a 3DS that already has the software installed, but you'll be charged about $100 more than your traditional 3DS. I would personally recommend just buying an R4 cartridge for about $10 to $20. I will include a link in the description to a homebrew tutorial. Be forewarned though, the tutorial looks intimidating, but fret not. The actual process only takes about 15 minutes. The tutorial is so long because they go over every single detail to ensure that you don't mess up. I will state this now that I am not responsible if you somehow manage to break your DS though. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to the actual process. In this tutorial, I will refer to the game that I want to get the Pokemon from as the Gen 5 cartridge, and the game that I want to put it on as the Gen 7 cartridge. I will be doing this solely because I'm using a Gen 7 and a Gen 5 game. First, you'll want to back up both games using the Checkpoint app that comes installed with the homebrew software. Open the Checkpoint app, wait for all installed games to load up, and then select the game you want to back up. Select Backup, give it a name you'll remember, and then create that backup. Once you've made a backup for both of your games, you're ready to move over to the computer. You can wirelessly access all your data on your SD card using the homebrew, but for this tutorial, we'll keep it old school and just put the SD card in the computer. Now that we are on the computer, open your File Explorer and then go to your SD card. Mine is removable disk F. You will then want to click on 3DS, then Checkpoint, and finally Saves. Here you will find all the backups that you have made. Clearly I have a few, but the only ones we are concerned with are Pokemon Ultra Moon and Pokemon White 2. Next you'll want to open PKHeX. If you don't have it, I will include a link in the description as well. Click File and then Open. In my case, I will be opening my Gen 5 cartridge backup. It will show you all the mons in your boxes and other information that we're not concerned about. If you hover over a mon and right-click them, you can then click View to view the mon stats. This isn't really that important for what we're doing, just a little bit of information. What is important to us though is extracting the Pokemon. There are two ways to go about this. You can simply click File and then Save Pokemon. I've noticed using this method causes the nicknames to appear in a Japanese character. Of course you can rename them using PKHeX once you've added the Pokemon to the other game. Or you can do this, just drag the Pokemon into a folder. This will make the Pokemon appear perfectly fine. Either way you choose to do it will work though. After you have successfully extracted the Mon, the next step is opening the receiving game. In my case, my Gen 7 game. As you can see, I don't have anything. That's because this is a pretty new game. Go to wherever you saved your Pokemon. In my case, I saved it in the Pokemon White 2 folder. Then all you need to do is drag them on into PKHeX again. As you can see, it worked perfectly. Now you just need to go to File, Export Save, and I just overwrote the original backup, but you can do whatever you want, as long as you do two things. One, put the save in the folder and on the SD card. Two, you don't want to have more than one save file per folder, so make sure to remove any unnecessary saves per folder. This can make it impossible to restore the save until you remove all but one save file from that folder. Alright, with that done, I will go back to the Checkpoint app now with my Gen 7 game in. This time instead of clicking Backup, click Restore, and restore your game using the new save file. Congrats! We have now successfully transferred a Pokemon without the use of Pokemon Bank, or Pokebank. Please, I will state this now, for the love of God, do not use this unless you are moving legitimately obtained Pokemon. Don't be a scumbag and don't be a cheater. No one likes cheaters. Now I am going to show you that this actually worked, but remember how I said this was a new game? Well, I haven't made it to the Pokemon Center yet. So I'm gonna go do that real fast, and then I'll get to showing off that Arceus. But with all that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I really hope that it helped you out. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. If you disliked it, go ahead and give it a dislike, but do please comment and let me know how I can improve, because that's what I really want to do, is improve and do better and better with each video. I'm gonna go take a nap. You have a great rest of your day. Bye!